Greetings, Earth lovers and defenders. Welcome to a that concerns us all, climate change. Our actions, from driving our cars to powering our homes, contribute to this global crisis. The effects of climate change are far-reaching. It's high time we delve into this serious issue. Intensifying hurricanes, severe heat waves, prolonged droughts, and unusual cold snaps are the effects of global temperature rise. These events are not just meteorological phenomena but have devastating on our lives. From health risks due to heat waves to hurricanes that destroy homes, the human cost is immense. Our agriculture and wildlife also suffer. Heat waves and droughts can wreck crops, threatening our food supply, while wildlife struggles to adapt, leading to biodiversity loss. The planet's systems, like forests and oceans, have absorbed much of this heat but are now strained. The Arctic, warming twice as fast as the world, is losing ice at an alarming rate, threatening regional wildlife and contributing to a vicious warming cycle. Scientists predict this century will see more frequent and severe weather events. It's time to act. We must curb greenhouse gas emissions to halt this dangerous warming, because if we don't, we risk losing our only home. Our oceans are not just getting warmer, but they are also rising, threatening coastal communities globally. As we delve deeper into the climate crisis, we can't ignore a significant consequence: sea level rise. Now, let's shift our focus to the receiving end of this crisis: our coastal cities and communities. Imagine waking up one day to find your home, perhaps even your entire city, submerged underwater. It sounds like a dystopian movie plot, right? Unfortunately, this is a grim reality many coastal communities are facing. From Miami to Mumbai, coastal cities are witnessing increased flooding and storm surges, a direct result of rising sea levels. These cities, home to millions, are struggling to keep the encroaching waters at bay, but the battle is far from over, and it's not just about losing homes or infrastructure. Coastal displacement has far-reaching implications. It means loss of livelihood for communities dependent on these habitats, like fishermen and those in the tourism industry. It means loss of unique ecosystems like mangroves and coral reefs. It means increased competition for resources and potential conflict as displaced populations move inland. It's a ticking time bomb, and coastal cities are on the front line. But remember, this isn't just their fight, it's ours too, because in the end, we're all interconnected, and the ripples of this crisis will be felt far and wide. Sea level rise is not just an issue, it's a wake-up call, a call to action. Let's not let it go unanswered. Climate change isn't just about weather, it's about our very survival and the food we eat. This line isn't meant to scare you, but to the importance of understanding the impending impacts of climate change on our ecosystems. Ecosystems are the intricate networks of life on Earth, where every organism, from the smallest microbe to the largest mammal, plays a role. Consider the honeybees. As pollinators, they play a vital role in food production. But climate change is driving a decline in their populations. Without these diligent workers, the production of crops like apples, almonds, and berries, to name a few, could be severely impacted. Or think about our oceans, a major source of food for billions of people. As the seas absorb more carbon dioxide, they become more acidic, threatening marine life, fish, and shellfish. The food we take for granted today could become a luxury tomorrow. This is the reality we face if we don't address climate change now. It's not just about saving the planet, it's about safeguarding our future and ensuring that we and generations to come have access to the food we need. Climate change is not just an environmental issue, it's a social and economic issue too. We often perceive climate change as a distant, abstract threat that affects only polar bears and icebergs. But as we delve deeper, we realize that the repercussions of climate are far-reaching, touching every aspect of our society. Consider this. As climate change exacerbates, we're likely to witness an increase in extreme weather events such as floods, droughts, and heat waves, causing a domino effect on our ecosystem. Moreover, climate change triggers mass migrations. As sea levels rise and lands become barren, people are forced to leave their homes in search of safer and more habitable places. This mass movement of people can put immense pressure on the receiving regions. Imagine a world where each day is a struggle for survival, where conflicts and unrest become the norm. This is not a dystopian novel. This is a very real possibility if we continue to ignore the warning signs of climate change. We need to understand that climate change is not just about saving the environment. It's about preserving our way of life. It's about ensuring a future where peace, prosperity, and stability are not just words in a dictionary, but a reality for all. Climate change can shake the very foundations of our society if we don't act. So let's act, and let's act now. Because the cost of inaction is too high, and time, my friends, is a luxury we can no longer afford. We've journeyed through the harsh realities of climate change, from the rising global temperatures causing extreme weather events to the escalating sea levels forcing coastal displacement. The threat of ecosystem collapse is real, and with it comes the haunting specter of food insecurity. And let's forget the social unrest and economic instability that come along with these environmental upheavals. The consequences are dire. They're happening here, now in the 24th year of the 21st century. But here's the good news, we're not helpless. Each one of us as an individual has the power to make a difference. Small actions, when by millions of people, can transform the world. Collective is just as crucial. Governments, corporations, and communities must all take responsibility and make the necessary changes to reduce carbon emissions, protect our natural resources, and invest in sustainable technologies. Remember, we are the last generation that can prevent the worst impacts of climate change. It's not just about saving the polar bears or the rainforests. It's about saving ourselves, our children, our future. So do your part, inspire others, and let's make our planet green and healthy again. Before we wrap up, we have a small request for you. If you found value in this video and want to stay updated on pressing environmental issues, please consider subscribing to our channel. We're not just a channel, we're a community of people passionate about making a difference. Your support allows us to continue creating content that educates, inspires, and empowers. It's not just about being informed, it's about being part of a movement. Remember, together we can make a difference. So hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join us in our mission to save our planet. Stay informed, stay green, and thank you for being part of our community.